May 2001. It seemed like everything was falling apart. My job was killing me, my money was funny, and everyone and everything was getting on the top of my last nerve and was working its way to the bottom. My wife was going through the same thing at her job. As a matter of fact, it got to the point where she just decided that she had to get away from it all for a little while, and she and my baby girl hopped in the Oldsmobile Alero and ran away to Destin, Florida. Back to my situation, I've been putting a lot of hours in at my job and it was stressing me out. I was the quality lab supervisor and I had to be on call 24/7. My pager went off more than a pimp paging prostitutes. You know what? Skip it. We're going to Destin too. I called my wife and told her I was coming all the way to Destin that night. I packed my bag, and about 8:30 that night, we were on our way to Destin. Somewhere in Mobile, Alabama, I made the wrong turn and got so friggin' lost that we added almost a whole hour to the trip. We didn't even go through the I-10 tunnel. By the grace of God, we made it back to I-10, even though I have no earthly idea to this day how we got back there. Anyway, we made it to Destin around 4 or 5 a.m. I found a hotel my wife was in and I slept there until about noon. After I woke up and got refreshed, we decided to go to the beach. It was a blast. My boy, 5 years old at the time, acted like he'd never been anywhere before. He ran up and down the beach like a crazed rabbit. My little girl, 1 year old at the time, was crying herself to sleep because she was scared of the water. I played in the water for a bit and then my girl and I took a nap on the beach while my wife and boy played in the water. For that brief moment in time, I was in heaven, relaxed, and didn't have a care in the world. Of course I wanted to move to Destin and become a beach bum. But alas, reality set in, and it was time for us to get ready to go. I had to be at work Monday, plus my boy had to go to kindergarten. Before we left, we all went out to eat at TGI Fridays. Then about 7 p.m., my boy and I made the night ride back to Clarksdale. All of this happened within 24 hours. I can't remember exactly what time we made it back to Clarksdale, but I did make it to work on Monday, even though I was a few hours late. Hey, I'm on salary, I was going to make that time up sooner or later. This trip by far has got to be my wildest ride I've made in the bird.